Okay, Aries, it's going to be a general reading for you guys for next week. And my name is Jill, for those of you that don't know. And I'm going to start off here. I'm going to do a couple oracle and then the tarot reading. And remember, this is just a general reading for Aries. All right. Walk away. Let go of burdens and worries. Surrender your ego and walk away. Feel the freedom and enlightenment as you rise above petty matters. Follow your inner quest and luxuriate in well-deserved peace of mind. All right. Okay, and one romance oracle here, just for those interested. And it is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. All right. And go ahead and start this tarot reading here. And if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate it. It can help me to pick up on your energy, so it can kind of help us both. And if you want to like and share and all that kind of good stuff, that'd be cool. All right, Aries. Nice. First card out there is the Sun. I really like this neon deck. It's a Japanese deck. I like it. That's not cut off. Put them up higher just in case it's cut off. Okay. Just making sure it's not, the cards aren't cut off there. Alright. And also, every sign has a power color, and yours is red. Okay. Should have probably did this without this mat thing here, so I can see the cards better on the dark table. Okay. So looking at the cards here, there are fire signs, air signs, water signs here, and earth also. Try to see if any signs stand out. So, Leo stands out a little bit here. And just if something stands out here too, I just say it. So, some of you, same-sex relationship here, looks like. All right. And I guess, yeah, that could be what is it, a 50-50 guess for anything? But it picking up on that. All right, so just looking at the cards here for a second, because I see already there's like 3 sevens here. So the number 7 is a spiritual number, and it's about intuition and control also. All right, so you start off here with the Sun. So with the Sun, the Sun is happiness. It's a joy. It's also success and security, and can be magical opportunities for you guys. Also, it shows that if there's any issues that held you back, that either now they're going to be cleared, or they're going to be soon. But it looks like they're going to be cleared, and you'll have the energy to move forward. Also, it can be new love in the air, or a sweet honeymoon phase if you're with someone. But if you're not with somebody, it could be new love in the air for some of you. So if you're looking for it, looks like it's coming for you. And being that this is kind of like right now, so maybe some of you have, maybe there's somebody that you just recently met or been communicating with, but it does show new love. All right. So the next card here in the position that it is in, I don't know if it's kind of like on your mind or if it's a bit of an issue about, well, the card itself represents somebody who's ambitious and talented and shows that like there's nothing that you can't do. And it says to trust your instincts. But in the position that it is in, it's just, like I said, it's kind of, I don't know if it's on your mind, like maybe you're wondering if you should trust your instincts, or maybe you're kind of questioning if you're talented enough, or something to do with that. But this does show that you are talented enough. And like I said, that you're intelligent, and shows that there's nothing that you can't do. So next up, this next card here is showing that there might be a little trickery, or maybe a little bit more going on that meets the eye with something. I don't know if this is with you or something around you. It's just saying to take caution, be aware. It could also just represent embarrassing secrets somebody has, you know, whether you or someone else around you, but can be some type of a little bit of dishonesty. Or, you know, it could also be kind of like either you or somebody kind of like tiptoeing around something. You know, for some of you, this, as a side note, can say that settling down is kind of like the last thing, you know, on your mind. So that's a side note for a couple of you. So this next card up here is showing that you're loving, compassionate. Shows that you have emotional intelligence. Also shows you have deep psychic insights. And that it's saying to trust your intuition. So again, you have a couple cards here so far talking about trusting your intuition. And being that deep psychic insights, I think I've said this to you guys, I think even just last week, about something to do with your psychic abilities, or, you know, your intuition being strong. And that, I think I mentioned that you might be doing something like this, even. Okay, so it still just keeps coming through. It also shows that, you know, maybe life has had to kind of made you prioritize things. You know, like you've converted like challenges into growing pains. So this next card up here, you have the Seven of Cups here is telling you to make a choice on something. I don't know if there's different opportunities you're looking at, or if there's different, kind of like different choices, different opportunities. Can even be kind of like daydreams. I don't know if you're uncertain about something, but it does say just to make a choice on something. Maybe even for some of you can be about addictions. But for some of you, it can just say too that there's a lot going on in your mind, and maybe it's a little hard to focus on something. It does also show limitless possibilities and potential. So I don't know if there's, like I said, a lot of different opportunities, and you're looking at them and you're trying to figure out like which opportunity should I choose. But it looks like maybe some of you could be overanalyzing something just a little bit. So just saying to make a choice on something. Okay, so next up here, another 7 here. So this is showing that seeds well planted, that efforts will be rewarded in the future. Just calls for some patience, little faith, perseverance, because it does show some type of like profit or reward on something. It does show that you take pride in your work. So when it comes to work, it just shows, again, you're going to have, I don't know if this is an investment for some of you, but it shows some type of reward. So it just says, you know, like, don't worry. If you're worrying a little bit, don't worry, that it's coming for you. And next up here, you have the Two of Cups. So this can be, now this could be for some of you, the resurgence of a romantic relationship, but it's a card of commitments. It can be important unions like marriages, but it's about falling in love and communication also. Can also be kind of like for some, kind of like a perfect match type thing. Especially with this new love in the air. And then for others of you that are with somebody, it's just showing some type of commitment here. So next up here, you have the Knight of Wands. So with this does show a passionate relationship. So this represents passion. It's also kind of about changing residence for some of you. Either like a change of residence or a long journey for some. But it generally also means something to do with like events that are going to require immediate action. So I don't know if this is, like I said, about a move or about some type of long journey. But it's also about turning your dreams into reality. Next up here, okay, so the last card out here is the Ten of Swords. So this card does show the end of a situation that usually brings relief. Sometimes a little sadness, or both. But it is opportunity for new happiness. For a lot of you, this is the end of an addiction. So I mentioned addictions earlier for some of you, whatever it is, whether it's you or someone around you, but it does show the end of an addiction. And it does say, too, if none of that makes sense to you, it says to focus on your health. Because some of you guys might have some back issues or nerve damage. So just focus on your health. And I am back to pulling one clarifying card out of my Chinese deck here. Just one card to clarify the reading. Ace of Swords. Alright, that's mental clarity on something. So it's going to be the truth coming out on something, but it's triumph over difficulties. It's a card of victory and progress. It does show that some of you have had a challenging beginning or some type of challenging times, but it's time to focus on new opportunities. So a couple cards here talking about new opportunities for you. All right, you guys, if you like this and want to give it a like and all that kind of stuff and share and all that, that'd be great. And again, if you want to subscribe, it does help me to pick up on your energy a little bit more. All right, guys, another video should be popping up to check out. And thanks a lot, you guys. I appreciate you watching.